Hey there, thanks for watching. This is part 6 of a 5-part series on text mining with RapidMiner. It was originally a 5-part series, but some people had some questions about how to apply the text mining model to new data, so I added this video. Okay, so what we have here are some Craigslist job posting records. So about 30 job records, okay, and I put them in folders. So there's 30 healthcare ones, okay, and there's 30 that aren't healthcare. This one's a truck dispatcher, this one's a finance professional, this one's got a receptionist. Okay, and I've got 10 or 12 that are not known that we'll apply the model to later. Okay, some of them are healthcare, some aren't. Okay, so in RapidMiner, you can use the process documents from files operator. Okay, basically give that the paths to your categorized text documents. Okay, and then you want to give them a label with class name. Okay, so I call this one's healthcare, this one's not healthcare. Okay, inside that, I make them lowercase, tokenize them, which means split them into words, filter out stop words, which are overly common words like and the, stem the words, which means get rid of different suffixes and make them all the same word. And then I was trying different n-grams, but it turned out 1 was the best one. And then I'm removing a few of the extra meta attributes that it adds in. Okay, you need to pass the meta information to pass the label column, but then it adds a few extra ones that I'm just removing. That's optional, but you can do that if you want. Okay, to read the documents, you should have star.star as your file pattern. We'll read all of them. If you have HTML, you can use this one to extract just the text part. They're just plain text documents, so you can leave that unchecked. Use file extension as type. Don't worry about that. I'm creating a word vector, which means a data set with the rows as documents and the columns as words in all those documents. Okay, using TF-IDF, which I've talked about in video 4. Okay, keep text would just add a column with the actual original text in there, but you don't need that. Okay, then I'm going to crop out some useless words, or a portion of words to make the set a lot smaller. Okay, so this gets rid of the 5% fewest occurring words. Okay. And I'm going to use cross-validation to check my error range. It's inside there. I'm going to use the support vector machine, which is a classifier. Okay, I didn't change any of the settings. It's on just the defaults. But you could probably get a better result if you optimize that. And you apply the model, check its performance, loop, okay, to the average performance. Okay, so I added a couple things. Let me just run that actually first to show you how it works. Okay, it's pretty zippy. So we get an 82%, plus or minus 11%. Okay, and it tells you some word weights. Okay, so these are some important words in those documents for discriminating. Okay, and so different from the last time, I'm storing the word list. So all the process documents operators have a word list output. Okay, so I just put that back into the repository, in the word list. Yeah, it stores it for later. Okay, I'm also storing the model for later. So back into the repository, storing the model. I guess you just use the store operator for those ones. Okay, so it runs it, it'll store the word list, store the model, and then you're done. Okay. So now I'm going to disable this set and enable this set here. Okay, what I do here is I get that word list that I saved before. Okay. Pass that into a new process documents operator. Now this process document operator is saved or set exactly the same as the other one. Okay, except that it's looking at different documents. So here I'm grabbing the unknown documents which I have not categorized. Now we know what category they are, so we can test them, but RapidMiner doesn't know what category they are, and I've given it the unknown class name. Okay, and that does the exact same steps. Okay, lowercase, tokenize, filter stop words, stem them, generate 1 grams. And I do the same select attributes where I get rid of those 3 meta operators that we don't need. Okay, I grab the same model that we built before up here. Okay, so that grabs that model that we saved. And I'm going to apply that model to the new data. Okay, and it's going to tell us what it thinks the categories are. Okay, so I'm going to play that. Okay, so these are the 12 documents from the unknown folder. Okay, so there's 12 of those there. This one we've got a web analyst. He's got a healthcare assistant. Okay, the original label's unknown. We applied that model that we built before, and it predicts, does the predictions here. So this would be stuff you see on unknown data, or stuff you build a model and you wait a couple days and you check it on something new that comes in. Okay, and it turns out that these 6 are not healthcare jobs, and these 6 are healthcare jobs. So it gets it right 11 out of 12 times. Okay. So web analyst is not, executive assistant is not, purchaser is not, food supervisor is not, video game effects, painter. Okay, so those are the first 6. And the next 6 are healthcare assistant, dental receptionist, dentist, nurse, caregiver. Okay, this one actually gets wrong. It's actually a cook in a hospital, but there's not really a whole lot of words that describe that it's going to be in a hospital. You know? There's nothing really there that mentions it's healthcare related. Maybe just a couple of words. But it's, you know, that could easily be classified as a kitchen job. Okay, so that's the one that gets wrong down here. Okay, so that's how you apply a previously created text mining model to unseen data. Okay, so the reason you need the word list is that you want to find those same words in the document and add that to the existing word list, because the model only knows about the word list from before. Okay, you want the same model as before, obviously, because that's the thing you trained on the old data. Okay, thanks a bunch.